Hello everyone, it's a boy Prophet Ryan here, and this is a top episode of the topic of what I was just talking about with the guy that just got stabbed up in the back of the taxi. Now, as I was recording that first video, I don't know what happened, but the phone done a madness, and like I said, that video is saved, which is good. I'm going to upload this. I'm just going to say this is the part 2. This is the part 2 of it now. So people, if I was in a situation that where I saw where I've almost lost my life, it was me against like 6 men. The other 2 that I was with ran away. I'm online applying for job. I'm online applying for Tesco's the next day. You know why? I'm thinking to myself, you know what? This thing ain't worth it, you know. The things that I'm doing, the life that I'm living, I got a chain on my neck. I'm impressing girls. I'm splashing the industrial all over the place. It's not blood, sweat, and tears money. It's darkness money, which means that you're making money from darkness, because what you're doing is not righteous, because you didn't sweat for your money. Whether you think you're jogging up and down the street and you think you're sweating for your money, that is blood money, people. That is blood money. God is not blessing you with that money. The system is blessing you with that money, because you're playing a game now that you don't even know about the game that you're actually playing. You're playing game. Once you get into the drug field and even if you're selling a bit of cannabis, scamming and all of these things, you're entering. You might as well say you're basically entering like a portal. And in that game, that portal you're opening comes with so many dangers around it. But because you're just thinking about the money and you can't see the dangers around it, that's why many people lose their life. That's why many people lose their life. Now, I told people, and I'm saying it as real, this is as real as it get, people. If I was to be in a situation like this where I've been stabbed a few times, like I said, he called the police. That's a job well done. You get me? He could have got sticky where uncle could have crashed the car because he's all having a heart attack now and a panic attack. And they would have finished him off. Now, knowing what's going on with the police, knife crime and stuff like that, they're not going to rush to get there like that, because there's black people cooning around as usual. And this is what the system likes. Do you know what it looks like? Do you know what this looks like to the colonizers and that? Huh? When black people are going around stabbing each other and killing each other and behaving like hooligans and all of these things. These people are rich and they're sitting in their mansions and it's like they're betting and bidding. Behind closed doors, they're betting and bidding and laughing when these things are going on. You know why? Because us black people are meant to be powerful people. Once we stick together and we do what we need to do, the world is basically ours. You get me? We can own things just like the Indians own things, just like the Jews own things, and the white people own things. The Chinese own things. But us people, we are the most cursed people ever, because since slavery days, people have been fighting against each other and selling each other out for money. And it is still going on now in modern days time in 2024. And this is what I'm saying, people. We have to stand up. We have to stand up, because we really realize that we cannot rely on some of these OGs. A lot of these OGs are the problem. And a lot of these OGs need to put on a high vis and get themselves on a fucking site. 8 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week. You get me? A lot of them should be out there doing 70 hours a week. These people out here trying to do music, they're getting involved in industry stuff. And by the time you know it, they're causing problems, fucking up people behind the scene. It just don't make sense, people. People, trust me, it's best to stay away from people out there, man. Because the way people love money so much, they will do anything to tear anyone down to get it. You know what I'm saying? So with stuff like this, people, I will be on Indeed jobs, applying for Tesco, and when they call me for the interview, I'm going to tell my man, listen, eye contact steady. When you're on job interview, eye contact steady with the manager, with the interviewer, your eyes. Make sure you have eye contact, people. You look him dead in the eye, you let him know you want this job now. I nearly lost my life a few weeks ago. I need this job now. You get me? Oh, yeah, we can give you the job. Put me in produce. Put me in poetry. I'll fill up the milks. I will break down the cardboard in the back. But I need to give God thanks that I'm still alive and I can get a job and stay away from all this darkness outside. It's dangerous. Not everyone can handle it. And whoever think they can handle it, they go out there, gun blazing, and by the time you know it, they get licked down or they lick down someone, and guess what? It's still a win for the colonizers. They laugh because one's in jail and one's dead. Hee hee ha ha. They put on big bets. They're winning. They're laughing. They're going to give each other whoever wins the most money. I'm telling you, when it comes to all I can see in life is black people are being used to put on shows for many different cultures and people. I swear to you. Give me the job, please, mate. I take the job now. What do you say? £8.50 an hour. It's kind of dead, isn't it? £8.50 an hour. It's kind of dead. Listen, I take it, mate. I take it. I take when they'll start tomorrow. Yeah? What's that? All right, say no more. After 3 months probation, it goes up to £9 something an hour. I take it. I take it. I take it, mate. I take it. And then you start there, you build your way up. You build your way up. No, I'm not telling you to build your way up in that job. But you're going to want to move and, you know, extend the money and extend. And then you're going to build on yourself. And then by the time you know it, you're doing 70 hours a week like a normal man should be doing to provide for his family and himself and getting yourself straight. Let me tell you something. I used to be on the road, people. I used to be on the road. I used to think I was a trap star lifestyle. You get me? Going studio and making music and all of these things. Not knowing that everyone has an agenda. You can't trust people out here, man. Now, if I was this guy, I really think it through and get off the roads. It's not pretty out here, everybody. It's not pretty. Satan boys are rolling around tough. You get me? The devil's rolling around tough out here in these last days. I keep telling people, if you ain't got nothing to do, come off the road. Come off the road. Come off the road. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, people. Now, with that being said, people, I'm going to leave this video here, man. It's a boy PROPH RYE, people, man. And you already know the road is not pretty and it's too sticky. And right now it's getting really too gritty. You get me? So people, like I said, look. I was all laying down here all messy and natty up on them thing there. And I said, listen, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I'm making the video. This needs to be done. People, it's a boy PROPH RYE, man. Stay blessed, people. I'm out. Wash and push.